Alright, I can safely say Mega Scovillain, not great, is funny. And it's not Scovillain's fault. Okay, they're bringing the snow for us. So this will be good practice. So they have Mega Hawlucha, who could do like entrainment into... yeah, so set... Smatorg? Oh, Smatorg? No, thank goodness. We don't have the painter. I'd blow my head smooth off if I saw, you know, sketch. We kind of have a pretty solid. This guy's trying to do entrainment bullshit. So can we just taunt? Yeah, we'll just do that. And we could fake out. Does he have any answer to Rotom? Yeah, I think this is fine. The move menu on you open up Smeargle and it's just like, hey, just pick a move, dude. Pick whatever move you want. Good evening, Pierce. How are you? I hope they never add Smeargle to champions. Or like, you know, pie in the sky dream is they add a special mode where it's just like Smeargle. I hope they had like Little Cup. That'd be fun. Okay, so this King Gambit for sure is going to go for Sucker Punch. I can feel it in my bones. I don't really trust this Snorlax, so I'm just gonna taunt. And we'll just get up Aurora Veil right off the bat. Oh, you don't know what Arcanine H does? So it is... I don't want to call it budget Incineroar. It trades what Incineroar usually has in terms of... So they have Flare Blitz, they both have Intimidate. Whereas Incineroar has like Throat Chop, Parting Shot, you get extreme speed on Arcanine. And then also the access to Stab Rock Slide, which is just nice to have. Lash Out. Okay, so he does not have the Sucker. This dude is going for Screech. Okay. So we can Encore him into Screech, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. You know, now that Veil is up, I'm kind of chilling. Yeah, so we're gonna Encore you. But he's just gonna... Yeah, you know, this is fine. This is fine. It is considered better than the OG Arcanine, mostly because what you are getting hit by EQ. Well, no, I know how that interaction works. You are getting hit by EQ and water moves more, but kind of like when you're dealing with like Skeezer, you're just like, oh, like I know that I am weak to. I know I have a double weakness, so I just like don't care. Like I'm just gonna pretend I don't see it. We just Tailwind here, and we'll Stomping Tantrum right into the King Gambit. In lower power formats, yeah, just like, yeah, just be like, ah, you know what, like, I know what my losses are. I would consider it like the more aggro version, quite frankly, of Incin. Okay, so we can just Moonblast the King Gambit and we'll just stop being attached with the Snorlax, I guess. This is fully invested special attack, so this should knock him out easy. Yeah, Snorlax, you yell at that cotton ball. Jaxel, thank you for following me. I will try not to disappoint you. Okay, so he's gonna go entrainment. No, he's not gonna go entrainment, right? We just Moonblast him, right? We just say Moonblast. Is this Mega Beedrill in the back? What are we doing, bro? Or are we're just kind of throwing? We're just like, you know, it's fine. Yeah, I see. That's my problem. Is the moment I enter a battle, like I'm thinking like, oh, this guy's in the same Twitter threads that I am, looking up weird meta, and it's like, no, this is just a kid. Like, I see King Gambit Snorlax, I'm immediately thinking we have to play like 5D chess. Yeah, every single player is the Wolfie alt. Like, even in that team preview, it was like, oh, Snorlax, King Gambit, Hawlucha. Naturally, he's going to do entrainment so that he can do Guillotine and Fissure on his Snorlax and you know, King Gambit combo. Like, naturally, of course you would do that. No, that's not what was happening. That was just a bunch of rental mons that guy had. We're gonna battle Luke. All right, Luke, what do you got for me? Okay, Rain and then also Charizard here. So this is interesting because you can bring... Oh, Dragonite. Okay, so... we don't really... Okay, so if he's gonna bring Rain, that's gonna be Politoed lead. So... we can do Froslass Rotom. We'll Volt Switch out of the Poly into Whims. And then also I do like Sneasler into Azu and his Whims. So we can actually lead. We do like Rotom, Sneasler, Whims, Froslass. Yeah, that's good. Entrainment in No Gardevoir is so fun. I haven't run into it yet. I would like to. It's super easy to play around once you see it. But it's so funny that, you know, Mega Hawlucha, like pretty solid attack, is just like that. Okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna Volt Switch into this Poly. And we're gonna fake out the D-Knight because I'm pretty sure he's multi-scale. Like, I think this guy isn't. I don't think he's bringing the tech. Yeah. See, what the play here, and then this is for you viewers at home. If you see a Sneasler, always make sure your Dragonite is inner focus and not multi-scale. If it's a Mega Dragonite, because what you can do there is just let off a Hurricane and just destroy the Sneasler. Because you're not going to get flinched by inner focus. Like, you don't need to activate the Mega. You're just going to use like a water move, right? Nah, nice. Let's go, Sneasler! Palitoed. So this is the easiest blizzard of my life, and we... I feel like we just have to Dire Claw. We just Dire Claw the Poly. Because what is this, Archelodon in the back? Actually, we could switch out the Sneasler. So the close combat for the Archelodon. The Fake Out's kind of nice. Alright, so we're one speed drop. Dire Claw into the Poly. What do we got? No status? Boo. Is this Draco gonna kill me? Dang. No, that's fine. Okay. Palitoed. So we can... Unfortunately, that was my Dragonite answer. So he uses Draco. We can... You know, we're just gonna Moonblast the Dragonite. It's probably a 2-hit KO, but I'm fine with that. And he's gonna switch out the Politoed into the Archelodon. Oh, interesting. Switching out the Dragonite. For the Azu, okay. Oh yeah, so he wants to rotate. Yeah, so the Archelodon here. Okay, I'm just gonna Tailwind and Dire Claw the Azu? What's my plan for... Can Rotom Wash... Rotom Wash kind of soft walls the... Archelodon. Yeah, I'll go Tailwind. Tailwind Dire Claw. Because this will be probably Aqua Jet into the Sneasler. No, no Aqua Jet. Interesting. Oh, come on. It's that attack drop from the Chilling Water. There we go. We got the poison. So we're going to take the... Oh, you Citrus Berry. Do they switch out to reset? Yeah, like they 100% read that. I still gotta learn this team. I should not have sacked my my Froslass. Not that it was a sack, but And this is rough because my moves are subpar. Okay, we can Moonblast the Azu. Actually, we're gonna Moonblast the Arch and Volt Switch the Azu. Yep, there's the Aqua Jet. Alright, he's got 3 Mons, and I have the Rotom. This Draco's gonna hurt. Yeah, we're just gonna let him walk with it. I should have just led the Froslass. That was my mistake. We're learning the team, though. That's good. I really like Rotom. Really, really like Rotom. Maybe Volt Switch we might be able to drop for T-Bolt. Okay. So, Gengar... Ooh, this is Sun. Interesting. All shinies too, so this is... I mean, alright dude. Let's chill. I'm gonna bulldoze my own Froslass, I don't care. Oh, it's pressure? Why do they do? I have no idea. See, I'm barely paying attention to my own battles. So our Fire Water Grass is Wims, Rotom, Arcanine. I thought about Incin, but I kind of I don't really need the Fake Out, and I would rather have Stab Rock Slide to hit like Dragonite better, even though Dragonite and Rain is probably just gonna like blow my Arcanine's head smooth off. Same Froslass as before. We want Rough Skin Garchomp. Garchomp and Froslass are just like nice leads together. And then we just round it out with Sneasler. That's where we're gonna get our Fake Out. Garchomp Wims. So Froslass next to Wims, Froslass next to Garchomp, Garchomp next to Rotom. Arcanine's just kind of like fill. We could even do Sneasler, Froslass, but I feel pretty good about this. We don't have like any kind of favorable matchup against Weather, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that. We will simply outplay them.